Hey guys, how's it going? Oh, for fuck's sakes, I gotta do an ad. Okay, I'm gonna be behind by a minute because for some reason it's not doing the whole live thing. Probably because it's not live this week, but still, yeah, either way, I'll be able to watch it. Alright. Yeah? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, God. Fair. Oh shit. Hey, yo, Hunter, how's it going, brother? Just chilling and watching NXT, man. I don't think it's actually live. Because on the British Netflix, it's like... It's, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck happened. Hold on. Let me look it up. Oh! Yeah, no, it's definitely not live. Because it just skipped the ad break. On CW. It says it's airing on CW. But I'm also likely yeah, so I can't exactly narrate what's happening then, because then I would be giving out spoilers to American viewers. Fuck. Because I'm actually ahead. But yeah, according to WWE.com, it's going to be on. It's just not live. Oh yeah, Speed Tile is pretty cool, yeah. It used to be on the main roster, actually, but it didn't... Actually, no, it used to have its own show. It used to have its own show on Twitter. They used to air it on Twitter and shit, and then I think they did try to put it on. If I remember correctly, they did try to doing it on the main roster for a little bit, but then it didn't. Yeah, it's done. It's doing a lot better on NXT than it did on its own. You know. Oh. And in this match, I don't think I don't a fatal 4-way tag match. Yeah, I feel like my brain would not be able to keep up enough to narrate this, anyways. Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. You know, it's a nice way to use talent that you aren't otherwise going to be able to use. You know that. You know. One new guy I really like is the guy who. I don't know who the fuck you're talking about, dude. I don't pay attention. I'm not a shoe guy. I'm not a shoe guy. Oh yeah, Triple A. Well, Triple A is in Mexico where high flying was basically invented. So yeah, yeah, that's. But yeah. Oh. That looked like a motherfucker just threw himself at him. It wasn't a spirit, wasn't a form. It just looked like a motherfucker just threw himself. Like I saw him first with a torpedo Moscow. Oh. Oh. Oh! That! Whoa! Why did the WWE make Dominic a heel? So back in the day, when he was a babyface, most it was not him. It was not for him at all. And the fan also found oh yeah, that 24/7 title made R-Truth technically one of the most decorated champions in wrestling history, because he has 52 reigns with that title. But yeah, Dominic used to be a babyface when he first started. Him and Ray were the first ever father-son, and so far only father-son tag champions in WWE history. And he as a babyface back then, he could not connect with the crowd at all. And not to mention, his wrestling still needed a lot of fine tuning and everything, and it's just people were thinking he ain't gonna last. And myself included. I will admit, I was a part. I was one of them that sat there, looked at a babyface Dom, and went, he ain't gonna last. Oh yeah, it was marvelous. You should take a good look at the history of that title. It's great. All the random ass people that won it. Rob Gronkowski, fucking Pat Patterson, and the age that he was. I think Kelly. Yeah, it was great. But yeah. Yeah. But yeah, once they made Dom turn on Edge and Ray and join the Judgment Day. Yeah, once that happened, it was like everything just kind of clicked with him. And he just became the guy everybody loved to hate, and then slowly over time became a heel that people actually loved. Like, love to hate in a good way, by the way. He's a fantastic heel. And then that love to hate just turned into love. And now it's just Dom, you know? Did you ever see the footage of Dominic as a kid? Three. Oh, hell yeah. Anyways. But, yeah. I don't know if I've told you about this. There was one of Eddie Guerrero's last matches, last pay-per-view matches. It was SummerSlam of 2005. Wait. Yeah, 2005. Him against Ray in a ladder match for custody of Dominic. Early. Oh, yeah. So, you want to hear something funny? You want to hear something funny? It sounds about right for that time period, yeah. Cause that would have been about the time that the PSP was big, yeah. But you know that Taylor Swift. Okay, so do you know who Jeff Jarrett is? Did you know that Taylor Swift used to babysit his kids? Okay, so Jeff Jarrett is a legend. He's a WWE Hall of Famer, and he also founded TNA. And his dad also was a promoter back in the day as well. But anyways, yeah, Jeff Jarrett. So Taylor Swift used to babysit his kids back in the day. So and because her wedding was at Madison Square Garden, freaking Fightful, who is a one of the, if not the biggest dirt sheet out there for MMA and wrestling news. The way that they announced it was Jeff Jarrett's former babysitter got married at the venue that hosted WrestleMania 1. It was like, you know what? Fair enough. I played chess, they playing Hungry Hippo. I love that line. Hell yeah. Oh, hey. Well then. Yeah, that sounds about right. It's Twitch. What? So you had to make a new freaking well, you had to make a new YouTube as well. But anyways, so Jeff Jarrett, he's a wrestling legend, WWE Hall of Famer. He's also the founder of TNA. His dad was also a big promoter back in the day. But anyways, Taylor Swift used to actually babysit his kids back in the day. So when she got married at Madison Square Garden, freaking oh, okay. So when she got married at Madison Square Garden, freaking Fightful, which is one of the, if not the biggest news sites for wrestling and MMA, they put Jeff Jarrett's old babysitter gets married at the venue that hosted WrestleMania 1. I'm like, and everyone's like, you know what? Fair enough. Fair. You turned a celebrity story into a wrestling story with that. Fair enough. What do you mean? Explain Chris Jericho. Oh, hey Tony, how's it going, brother? Yeah, I forgot about his grandmother too. It's just like how people always forget about Vince McMahon's grandfather, Jesse McMahon. He was also a wrestling promoter. But yeah, Hunter, what the fuck do you mean? Explain Chris Jericho. Oh, Y2J. He is he was, is wrestling legend, top notch Hall of Fame, top of the ballot Hall of Famer, if you ask me. Or at least should be once he, gets inducted. First ever undisputed champion back in the day. He's a hell of a legend. He was in WCW. He felt underutilized, so he left for WWE, and it was the best, WWF at the time, and it was the best decision he could have made. Are your parents or grandparents wrestling fans? As if not, first generation. Because for me, it was I was born into being a wrestling fan. great great grandfather, my great great grandfather did not miss a week of wrestling till the day he died, in I believe '94, if I remember correctly from what my dad and great grandfather told me. But and then you got my great grandfather who used to uh, watch wrestling when he was younger. Then you got my grandmother who watched it with my dad as a kid. Then you got my dad who he's a bit kind of still. Well, he was always a big wrestling fan until recent years. He's kind of waned off of it because he hates how predictable it's gotten for him, which I've just kind of been like, that's my predictability isn't a bad thing, but okay. And then there's me. So that's 5 generations right there. Wrestling shows when the... oh, yeah. Haystacks Calhoun. Yep. I've heard of him. Yep. An uncle who watched it pretty much is... oh, Bushwhackers. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Bushwhackers are a fun tag team. Especially back in the day, yeah. I forgot that they went to WCW. And yeah, if you want to stick to YouTube Hunter, that's cool. I'm just yeah. Which NXT star do I think? Considering the fact that they just called people up, that's hard. Because, like, they literally called up the choices that I would have picked, but... Oh, Hunter, buddy. WCW went out of business and got bought out by WWE. Same with ECW. Yeah. But as far as which one do I think will be next to be called up, well, on the women's side, probably Lola Vice, I'd say. On the men's side, I'd have to pick... Oh, God. Probably Tony D'Angelo. That's the only one I could think of who you could look at and go, yeah, he's ready. You know? Oh, yeah, Sean Spears. I'm surprised they put him back in NXT. Honestly, then again, they probably put him back there specifically for the calling. You know, and considering that it looks like that they're breaking him up and or kicking him out of the calling, I wouldn't be surprised if they brought him up. The only current NXT wrestler I know is Tony D'Angelo. The current NXT Women's Champion, the new NXT Women's Champion, has a Triple Dipper. You look like you bench press trees and eat bears for protein. Thank you. I've curled logs, but I don't think I've bench pressed trees before. As far as eating bears for protein, I'd be more likely to pet the bear. I'd be more likely to be like to try and make it my friend. Okay, but thank you. I appreciate that. There's Triple Dipper. Yeah, bears are so cute. Yes, they are. They are. But welcome in, Triple Dipper. That is a hell of a first chat. Because there are people in my YouTube chat, just to let you know, this is multi-streamed, so I'm not going. So I'm just letting you know I'm not going nuts. But have I heard of Fat Beat Week? No. Please explain what the hell that is. Anyways, NXT has some rebuilding of stars to do. The NXT roster has some. Oh yeah, yeah, and that's why I don't think it's like the only one I could see them actually calling up. Fat Bear Week. No, I have not. Fat Bear Week. I have not heard of either. But anyways, yes, I agree that the NXT roster has some rebuilding to do, which is why the only one I feel like if any of the bigger stars they can afford to send up would be Shawn. He would probably kill the hell out of a bag of gummy bears, though. Oh, fuck yeah. But with my diabetes, you better make sure that they're zero sugar. But yes. Oh, and just to let you guys know, I am going to leave early because for those that don't know, the TV streaming app that I use does not have CW. So I have a VPN. I put my shit on. I put it on the UK, and I watch. And I watch NXT on UK Netflix. But the black guy, this is what I was about to get to. I'm ahead of you guys because with it not being live, they cut out where the commercials would be. So I'm just watching. Right now, I am at the freaking the women's Fatal 4-Way match. But I think I know who you're talking about. Are you talking about Keanu Carver, Tony? It's when bears reach peak of hibernation and get supermassive, and there's a contest of who's... Really? Oh, that's adorable. If not friend, then why... Well, not even really friend-shaped, but still. It's a fluffy bear. Anyways. Yeah, Keanu Carver, fantastic wrestler. A woman fatal 4-way sounds sick. Oh, it is. It's for the number 1 contenders match for the women's North American title. It's that's why I'm not commenting between that and the fact that I have conversation going on. But yeah, it's Lizzie Rain versus Thea Hale versus Izzy Dame versus... Wait, who's the fourth one? Oh, it's a new girl. I'm trying to remember her name. Trying to remember homegirl's name. Layla Diggs. Wait, who would... Oh, and Hunter, the women's champion you were probably referring to, was probably Lola Vice, who just recently lost the title. So yeah, yeah. Oh. I am surprised Thea Hale is still around. She has not been around in years. I think I get what you're saying, but my thing is that I feel like there might be other reasons that are keeping her around. Like maybe there's something they're showing that she's showing behind the scenes that just not being shown in front of the camera. maybe that's why, you know? Does that make sense? And maybe that's why she's stuck in limbo the way she is, where it's like, yeah. Would I ever do a Q&A? Yes, if I had the enough of a community to do it. Or it might be because she's so popular with the crowd. That might be why they're keeping her around. Who knows? Then again, it didn't stop them from letting others go. Oh! Jesus! Wait. Oh! 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 Ooh. Oh! 1, 2, oh! Yeah, so like I got 31 minutes left. You guys have another hour 10. The NXT names are fucking horrible. Who comes up with them? Holy fuck. From my understanding, it is a collaboration between talent and the like, you know, talent relations. So basically, or at least back when Trips was in charge. Back when Trips was in charge, that's, you know, so like Kevin Owens, when he came in, this, as the story goes, how he came up with Kevin Owens because they didn't want to use his real name, Kevin Steen, like what he would do on the indie scene. It was well, back in the day, it was Triple H, back when Vince was still in charge of WWE. But anyways, and so Kevin went up to Trips and went, I don't know what to make my name. I've been using Kevin Steen for so long, I don't know what to... Oh, shit! Okay! Well then, I'm not gonna spoil it for you guys, but wasn't expecting that. Anyways. Oh! That was... I still think that was nasty, man. Anyways. But, Kevin went up to Trips and went, hey, man, I don't know what to call myself. I'm struggling here. You know, what do I do? You know, and Triple H looked at him and went, what's your son's name? Owen. All right, we can call you Kevin Owens. All right, cool. Not at all. Not at all, Hunter. You've done it. Shit. But the issue is that you'd have to go to my Twitch to do the the gaming, because when it comes to the gaming, I keep the streaming on Twitch, and I also do the streaming, and and I do the stream, the trying to remember. Oh yeah, the YouTube original gaming content. What the fuck is this? Thank God you're no. Oh, yes, thank you. Yes, yes, yes. My pneumonia. Yeah, Tony. If you're wondering where the fuck I've been the last couple weeks, it's because I got pneumonia. I stuck with the I stuck with the like for a week and a half. I did nothing content wise. And then last week I was just doing the gaming portion of my schedule because it didn't involve as much talking, And then and now I'm able to finally take a deep breath. Okay, these. Yeah, douchey and douchier. Shit. Well, shit. Yeah, it sucked. My mom's was worse though. She got it at the same time. It started as a chest cold, and then I realized when my mom got diagnosed with pneumonia, I realized, maybe I got it too because I realized that here was drying up. My sinuses weren't draining as badly, but it was like weren't really draining at all actually. But it was like my chest kept filling back up every time I'd cough, phlegm up, and I'm like, nope, this has to be pneumonia. My mom had to be on oxygen for like 2 or 3 hours at the clinic. potatoes. You think I'm thinking about potatoes right now? Bravo. Okay, with the pictures in the background, I see Classy Freddy Blassie. Is that Luthez? There's Andre the Giant. It's either Luthez or there was Buddy Rogers, one of the two. No, fuck it. I'm already ahead. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta go get myself some water. El Hijo de Vikingo. Yeah, he's good. Not in a good mood. To be fair, that's most of the time. Yeah. Dragon Lee's a good one. Yes. Oh yeah. I think they. I believe he's underutilized actually. Yeah, the diving headbutt. Even Harley Race, the man that invented that move, has sat there and said people shouldn't use it because it leads to a lot of concussions for the user. Jesus Christ. Hmm. Wait, what? What? I'm not gonna spoil it for you guys since I am ahead. But holy shit. Oh, Kendall Gray. That's who's. Why was it blanking on her name? Hunter. Kendall Gray's the one that's currently women's champion. Yeah, I'm already on the. I'm already on the main event, guys. It's really been that... Holy shit, it's been that long. Natty has not held a championship match. Or a championship belt. A singles championship belt in WWE since 2017. Jesus. Oh! Oh! Me? School moon? Hell yeah! Alright, cool, thank you. You can change it to whatever. As long as I know it's you, I don't give a rat's ass. Oh. Mm. I'm actually going to work on my hands and prepare for my first video, so... Alright, brother! See you later, man. I only got 5 minutes left anyways, and I'd be out of here. So I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, oh, oh! Ooh. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That was a good match, too. Holy shit. Uh-oh. Alright, now we get to see who we have the pleasure of rating into today. Let's see. You know what? Fuck it. Well, you know what? We'll we'll raid into Brandy. So Brandy. That is our raid message. Please copy it so we could raid out. And if you haven't already, if you're on Twitch and you haven't already, and you feel the need to, there's the Discord. There are the YouTubes. And here are my socials, which involve the Discord and the YouTubes. And if you are on YouTube, in the description down below, there is my Discord or my Beacons link. You click on it, and it's literally just the links to all my socials. So, you know, go including my both my YouTubes, for, you know, my main and my gaming YouTube, you know, my Discord, my Twitch, you know, also join things, join the stuff, join the family. And speaking of Twitch, yes, I have a Twitch where I not only multi-stream these wrestling watch-alongs, but I also game on there Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 3 p.m. Or why do I keep saying 3? It's never been 3. 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time before the wrestling watch-alongs for those days. And on my gaming channel, you will find my not just all my VODs from Twitch, but I also do YouTube original content on there. So yeah, there's like something being put up there every day except for typically Sunday. Yeah. So, with all of that said, I love you guys. And remember, if there is anything I want you to take away from any of my content, it is that you are loved, you are valuable, and you are awesome just by being yourselves. So take care of yourself and each other.